Murray, number 4, Nebraska, travels 2 hours. K-State, Wildcats will receive as Nebraska one serve. Myers comes right back, and we're underway here from Manhattan. The block
with young players.
Bolding at the middle. Murray on the right side. Morris got there with a pancake and a late whistle and gives the point to Nebraska. Block, and that is the Bolding, tipping, falling in. Murray on the serve receive. It'll go to Beason, and she lines one right past it. Gets it in the air to Szolszewski. Carter trying to get to the campfire, could not. Throw to the corner. Despite their youth,
big number 20, Mackenzie Morris.
Kill by Carter. He will serve. Murray on the left into the block. All the way up to Carter, too tall. And Rodriguez saved by Szolszewski and put over by K-State. Huskers in system. Quick set middle, but out of kick. Sophomore from Lincoln, hometown girl. Waverly High. Good serve by K-State. Block, pull up, and down. Beason on the left. Dug by Morris, but it'll go over and out.
Morris almost had that.
Grigorski on the receive. Quick set, Bolding. Off the defense. And into the club by Carter. Block thrown up, popped over. K-State can't get there. This offense. Murray from the pipe, dug by Carter. Carter has been playing great in the middle back. She'll now come back on the pipe, and she is blocked. John Cook's Nebraska Cornhuskers, but now life on the road. This is their first road match. And the defense.
Big block in the front line.
K-State turns it around with Grigorski. This is a season ago, second on the team. And Jackson turns that into a unbeaten on the year, first road trip of the year for Nebraska. Serve just across the tape. Out to Grigorski. He's got a lot of action early, and Grigorski with a 5 hitting. Will take that in a heartbeat on the outside. Another aggressive serve. Thrown all the way out left. Krause through the block. Fights it through. As Krause now will go back to serve. Carter. Hard into the block. And bouncing near Jeans now for Carter. Grigorski and Bolding each with 3 to lead K-State. 3 for Beason, who hits here and gets number 4. Murray. Tapped over by Alec. K-State in system. They go out to Carter. Up the line. Got it. Reaches it in air for K-State. Szolszewski going right back to her. This time taken by one of the defensive specialists. Beason from the back line. No touch. Long run for Szolszewski. Myers on the set. Right side, Beason. Dug by K-State. And probably the best conference from top to bottom in volleyball. Carter trying to tip, couldn't get it down. Murray comes back, whips it left side.
Road to go. Settle in here, get a side out.
Szolszewski, right side, Carter, cuts it left. K-State now in system. Bolding, no. Krause touched once and down. 6'6" sophomore middle from Eagle, Nebraska. Serve catches the tape, just gets over. Out left, and K-State's Molly Ramsey, Nebraska native, in now to serve. Beason has had a huge first. Fernholz did not get much on it. Nebraska to Beason. This time K-State plays behind the block well. And Grigorski comes back and answers. Or Morris back near the net. Just dropped over by Grigorski. Huskers back to Beason. She gets another. 8 in the. He's had 15 of the 41 total attacks for K-State. Krause on the left. Snaps it inside the block. K-State.
That's right. I was there.
In 1999. Riley picking on Carter. Gregorski, who's had a ton of action here early in the game. Big block, but into the net was Case. Showing off the athleticism there. Gregorski on the left. Murray. Dug by Hinkle, but into the crowd. It's set, forcing K-State into a lot of left side. Gregorski swings and digs, and defense by Nebraska ruling the day. That defense, Shulseski. Leaping ability from Shulseski. Gregorski now to serve. Front all the way out left side. Beason continues a State getting a shot here against the Huskers. Hinkle setting. Carter finishing. We saw this for a few rotations against Omaha. Hinkle now outright. Shulseski drops it in. Big block on Krause. It goes off of Say coming through there in front of Riley, catching the twine. There's Beason. That's her first mistake. Blocked and down. From the Wildcats here so far. Played over the net. A free ball to K-State. Wildcats in system to Carter. Blocked, but in behind her. Flat in this second set. Carter. Aggressive tip into the block. Krause. Morris. Hinkle setting. Bolding. Slapping it over. Couldn't get it down. Bolding will put it up for Carter. And she'll finish! Huskers in system. Clinton throws it up. Carter off balance. Gets the friendly roll! Quick set for Carter. Back to play in volleyball. Beason dug out. K-State's been on the scene and ready for goal. Seniors. Krause. Gregorski. Rodriguez will say quite a timeout, but calling for the towel again was Nebraska to wipe the floor. We used to see that all the time in her herd.
Yep.
Slow thing.
Number 12, Lauren Hinkle.
The difference in the match, quite honestly, has been the pin hitters. Nebraska's pin hitters have been low air. K-State's pin.
But supposed to have a little bit of give there for the amount of pounding these athletes do.
Think about all the jumps. Johnson. Former 1,000 kill, 1,000 dig player in the prep ranks. Second match in double figures this year for Beason, who had 11 in the match against Lipscomb. I said before, it's so important, those blockers, not just going up to block,
yes,
but put the hands down.
High, then that ball's able to sneak through. Bolding, great job there, finishing the block. 2
big blocks in a row for Bolding. Former All Big Ten freshman team member a few years ago out of Papillion, Nebraska. Short serve. Play it all the first weekend of the season. Long run for Hinkle. Carter. Those tosses, if your arm is shown coming forward, but that is called a lift. Jason Mansfield was just now by 8. Pick it on Carter. She'll get it. In fact, not only have they not dropped the set, they've only had 3 sets where an opponent has scored 20 points. Dig on Beason. K-State trying to come back in transition and win the side out. Alec dug by K-State. Thrown out to Clinton. Blocked. Saved it. Murray. Thrown out over left. And now Nebraska to serve. The freshman outside hitter Murray. Gregorski misplayed it.
Oh, nice high. She hit high. That's what they've got to do with that big Nebraska block.
Now that goes back to what you said at intermission. You're not going to be able to avoid the Sterling, Illinois. Double-figure digs in 3 straight matches coming into play here. A couple of South Dakota Players of the Year going after each other here today. The last 4, South Dakota Player of the Beason from the right. Morris dives. Carter trying to finish the rally.
On that attack, but just wasn't able to hit any of the K-State block.
Gregorski bringing it near side. It's been quick sets to the middle. It's been thrown it out to the pins. We haven't seen much of that need of the backslide.
Murray, the freshman on the outside.
Picking on Murray on the serve. Beason gets it back from Rodriguez. Blocked into the net and over by Nebraska. Solszewski fakes it. She's going to hit. Carter tips. Good job by our crew picking that up. Jump float serve going right side to Carter. Instead to Bolding. K-State by 3 serving with Solszewski.
Just a little too high.
If you want to, for people that want to know just the athleticism of volleyball, you got to see it in person. But since the first set, Nebraska down 5, now down 3. Trying to get back in.
Almost like to see that middle set on that. Just they know they're going outside. That allows that Nebraska block to set up.
K-State history now at Arkansas. Susie Fritz, two-time Big 12 Coach of the Year and a Big 12 champion as well. So out of Ann Arbor, Michigan.
State serving short here, try to get into the way of that Nebraska offense.
Krause hard into the block, kept alive by 10 dig night for Rodriguez, so back in double figures. She's added 5 assists. Clinton continues that cross. And fans want to know, wait, she can block. Why is she not blocking? Clinton stepped in front of Morris to play that serve receive and then gets it over. Clinton hard into the block. Beason on the right. Morris gets to it. Gregorski a little bit off the net. Played over by Nebraska. Close it up. They have to play it. Cats back to the left to Gregorski. On the run, Kraut. As you mentioned, the service error her last time. Moves over to the near side for the serve. Nebraska. Carter through the block. Off the hands, popped up by Hinkle to force extras. Morris will serve it up. Comes to Manhattan, and in the renewing of the rivalry, wins in straight sets.